Now I'm going to make a really cute centerpiece for your St. Patrick's Day party, or you could really make it for any time, any type of party. I'm just happen to be making this one green for St. Patrick's Day. So I have my canning jar, and I'm just going to take the tops off and put them to side. What I've done here is I took some lace and some really pretty green ribbon, and I just glued the lace on top. Then I'm going to wrap this around my canning jar, and I'm going to just stick a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue here so that I can glue both of this, all of this, oops, together. Okay. And actually, you know what? My glue is still wet, so I can make this a little bit tighter. So here we go. So it covers it a little bit better. And I'll add one more dab of glue just to make sure it sticks and holds really well. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glass balls and just gently put those. So I'm making a lot of noise right now, so just give me a second and add these in. And I just guesstimated how many I would need, but I just want to fill, as you can kind of see, I'm just putting a few in here, and they go right almost to the, like just above the bottom, one ball above the bottom of the ribbon. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some water in here, and the water is going to go right up to just below the top of my canning jar, like right where the lid would go. Put that aside. Now, so I don't make a mess, I'm going to put my canning jar on my paper plate, and I'm going to take some green dye, and I'm just going to take a little dab of it on my toothpick and just stir everything around. And now I have my really pretty green water. So I'm going to just put the top back on there, put that aside, and just put this aside for a second. Then I'm going to take my Mini Bowdabra, and I'm going to lay my Bowdabra Bow Wire into my Mini Bowdabra. I'm folding it in half, as I always do, and I'm just tucking the ends under. Now, I'm going to take my lace, and I'm just going to scrunch this into my Mini Bowdabra, because I'm just making a really cute little scrunchy bow. And then I'm going to take my green. So instead of what I wrapped around the bottle, I put my lace on top of the green. This type of putting the green on top of the lace. Then I'm going to take this little pick and just lay that in on top. Then I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, pull the two loose ends through my slip knot, pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra, pull it out, separate the ends, bring them around to the back of my bow, and tie it off. Now, as I'm doing this, I just thought that I probably would have been better off doing the bow first and gluing it on before I put the water in, so I could show you how I'm gluing it on. But unfortunately, I wasn't that smart. So I'm just going to clip the ends of my wire. If I can find my scissors. And I'm just gonna move my stem around, and I'm going to just pull the green through the stem so that you can see the pretty green also. And I'll just pull my little plate back here into the center, and I'm going to just glue the bow right over where my seam was, so you don't see the seam. And then I'm gonna take my candle, drop it in, and I'm going to just light the end. And now that the candle's lit, you have a beautiful centerpiece for your St. Patrick's Day holiday, or really for any special occasion. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can see our new videos when they come out, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.